Capitulo de Recreo podcast. Today we're here con el compa Ricky.
¿Qué óvole?
Aquí estamos con Obi, our very special guest today, straight from LA, but originally from Miami, right?
Miami, baby.
That's right. That's
Yes, sir.
right. We're here with Obi. We're actually recording from his studio today. We have the honor and the pleasure of being here. Thank you for having us, bro.
Hey, man,
Appreciate
thank
it.
you. Thank y'all for coming through.
Mhm.
For real. Thank you. Appreciate you. How
Yeah,
we feeling?
shout out to Obi, but we're here to vibe and dig a little bit
Hey,
into his story and his upbringing as well. Yeah, Mr. Ricky.
Man, thank you for having us for tonight, man. And so you're originally from Florida, right?
I'm originally from Miami.
Miami.
Yeah, well, I'm born and raised in Miami.
What city life made you become how you say a DJ? Miami life or the LA life?
Nah, I've been DJing since Miami. I've been out here for like 7 years, but I've been doing this. I've been doing this for about like probably like 12, 14 years. On and off. Because I haven't been doing it consistently. Because life, you got a lot of shit happens in life, and you just gotta. Hey, y'all could keep talking in the back.
Yeah, we have an audience here.
Yeah, we got some friends in the back. They're being quiet and shy.
They're taking shots. We're until
Yeah.
they take another shot. We're until
Yeah,
they
we
have
will
a
eventually.
shot.
Yeah, but yeah, man, I've been doing it for a minute, on and off. But I just love music. I produce, do all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right, man. And tell us a little bit more about your upbringing. You said you grew up in Miami. I know Miami can be, it's a party city, bro. So, tell us about your upbringing. Upbringing. What inspired you to become a DJ? Tell me a little bit more about that.
And just doing all the crazy things with my cousins and my family and my friends. Like, man, like partying till the sun comes up.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Being
he
'cause
knows
look,
that.
yeah, I'm a little bit older. You know what I mean? I lived the late '90s, early 2000s. So
Okay.
we grew up on that. Like man, like me and all my cousins will have my cousin will make a big old thing of like it was like a hunch punch, but it would be like the strongest liquor you could find. It'd be like some rum, and we would just all be drinking in the car with big cups. Very irresponsible. Do not do that.
For real.
Don't do that. This is just stuff like me and my cousins and my family were doing back in the day. But just like that was the whole culture and the lifestyle, just party.
Mm-hmm.
And so naturally, I just wanted to become a music guy, and then because like I saw like how cool everybody.
Mm-hmm.
I saw all the DJs playing music and stuff, so I'm like, wow, I want to do that. You know what I mean? So that's just like the natural. When you think of Miami,
Mm-hmm.
you think of party. Like party all night long. So that's just like naturally what came. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
basic.
Yeah. Okay, so it just came natural. Basically, you
Came
grew up
natural.
with it. You grew up with
Yeah, man. If you ask anyone, at least not anyone, but like most, like someone that's like really just kind of out there in the scene and everything. If they're like people that like to be out and party people, they're gonna know that Miami's we're like a different animal.
That's where it's
You know
at.
what I mean? Yeah.
Okay.
We there's like a million nights where I party till like so the sun
Mhm.
came up, laying on the beach with my people, just like
Mm-hmm.
lit out of our mind, just watching the sunrise, and just like enjoying like each other's. So that's what I'm used to.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's what I grew up on, and that's like kind of like that's why I'm so into like making house music
Mm-hmm.
and being a DJ and all that. It's just like naturally, that's what I grew up with.
Okay.
You know what I
Okay.
mean?
And who would you say inspires you? Like an artist, it could be somebody in your
Artist,
personal
shit.
life, or both.
That's a good one. I'm inspired by everything. My dad, he raised us like our whole family like on a bunch of like just
Mhm.
Motown and disco and funk and all that. So he would play all that off records, growing up. So like, so I grew up on that really like. So like, I have a little bit of all that, just kind of funky R&B, soul background.
Mhm.
I know a lot of LA people got that too. Like,
Mhm.
it's very like the funky what do you call it? Uh, what's the sound? What's the sound? The West Coast sound that's like very like with the bass heavy.
G Funk.
Yeah, G funk. Yeah, like my not exactly G Funk, but everything around, everything that inspired G Funk. Like
Okay.
that's the shit. That's the stuff that my dad was playing for me, like on records when I was growing up. So it's like all the Michael Jackson, like all the Motown,
Mm-hmm.
everything, like
Mm-hmm.
all that stuff. I'm going blank, but like all that stuff.
Like the Bee Gees or
Oh, everything. The
yeah.
disco,
Yeah, disco music.
bro. The disco, bro. Like my parents, they they came from they came from they came from Ecuador and Colombia when they were both around 16, 17, and they
Mhm.
both ended up in New Jersey, like New York, when they were around that age. So right in the 70s, like when all that shit was like all the disco stuff. So that's they love that stuff. So like when they ended up moving to Miami,
Mm.
and then had me and my sister, then that's what they were like putting me on. They're like they love that disco stuff, you know what I mean? So I love disco, funk, Motown, soul, R&B. Luckily, they like that. So naturally they
Sucked it up to you.
yeah, naturally they shared that, their what they like to me, and luckily they had good taste. You know what I mean? Because some people they don't get to like a lot of people they don't their parents won't be playing them that. So I got blessed with that, and I think that helped me like with DJing, with my taste in DJing and just in production as well.
Okay. All right.
That's what I think. Watch, I gotta play a song. People are fucking in.
Let's go. Let's go. So is it cool to ask you questions while you're doing your thing?
Yeah, no, for
Yeah.
sure. No, I'm trying. Hey,
Alright.
I'm double dipping. I'm trying
Okay.
to make this thing happen.
Yeah.
I almost missed it though. Not gonna lie, but we still made it.
Mm.
I get it.
So you say your parents are from Ecuador and Colombia, right?
Yeah,
Have you visited? Have you visited Ecuador and Colombia?
Yeah, I went to both, man. Like I grew up going to I got cats in there. Yeah, I grew up going to Ecuador a lot. Because I think that's just like my dad and my mom both love Ecuador. So I only recently started going to Colombia like the last like 2 3 years. And I actually DJ'd in Colombia for the first time last year, at the end of last year.
Really?
Yeah, it was amazing. It was just like through a friend of a friend, like they heard about me, blah blah, and I was able to DJ in Cartagena. Yeah, one of like it's called La Movida. So anyone that's out there and sees it, I DJed at La Movida in Cartagena. It was lit. It was just like spur of the moment, and I ended up going with some friends out there, and we had like a good like a week out there. Yeah, so it was fun, man. We did a little rooftop out there. Explore Cartagena, all that stuff. It was fun.
Yeah. Has it been one of your favorite shows so far? Or since you're from Colombia, those are your roots.
Yeah, that one was definitely like a feeling. Like it was like a vibe, because like I'm from there. Like my family's from there and everything, and the fact that I was able to get that.
Yeah.
Like where else would I wanna like, what I mean? Like where are you from?
My family's from León, Guanajuato, from Mexico.
From
Mexico.
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 Yeah, and you?
Toluca, from Mexico.
Yeah, so like like if you had an opportunity to do something that you love there, like it would mean something to you. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like the same thing. Like I was like,
Yeah.
I was like, damn, it's like a good memory. It's just something that I could, with my friends that I went with, I was able to like,
Yeah.
really like capture that memory. And it was good. It was fun.
Yeah, no, I definitely understand you. Like, it's your passion. One of my passions is football, soccer.
Yeah.
And just to put it in comparison, the first time I walked up to the stadium there in León, because I've been to the stadium there, I wanted to cry, bro.
Yeah.
So maybe
You were like overwhelmed.
Yeah, I was
a little bit.
overwhelmed with emotion. So that's probably how you felt playing over there in Colombia. Just that all your people, just vibing to your music.
Oh
because of
yeah,
your
yeah.
music, bro. I can't imagine the feeling. It must have been sick.
Yeah, man. It was good because we had a good time. We had a great time, and I saw a lot of people having fun and all that. So it was definitely like
Mhm.
it was inspirational for me because I'm like, man, I just want to keep doing this. I want to do more of this.
Mhm.
It inspired me to like to in the future like get more like not only Colombia but like
Mhm.
everywhere. You know, I want to go to Brazil. I would love to go to Spain.
Mhm.
Even in like on the like the real like even like Japan and stuff like bro because like Latin music and Afro and all that stuff that's like people love that everywhere so I would love to go like to where it's not like just Latin people and to do that over there and I think that's even more special when that's not what they grew up with
Mhm.
like that Latin vibes and they fuck with it even more. I think that's cool. I think that's like even extra cool because like
Mhm.
I see like a bunch of like people that don't speak your language.
Mhm.
They don't even speak Spanish, but they're like vibing to the Latin shit,
Exactly.
and they're like like
Yeah,
Music always connects.
Yeah,
Music
yeah.
always connects people. Like it all just matters about like connecting the vibe, the energy. It's always
yeah, and
something
the
about
lyrics don't the the lyrics don't even matter, man.
yeah. The lyrics don't matter. It's the way you feel and the way it makes you feel. You know. So it's like a pretty. That's what's pretty cool about music. It connects people like even like different cultures you don't even think about. You
Yeah.
know? But,
Yeah,
Yeah,
no.
like I'll be getting down to some Brazilian shit, bro. Some yeah.
the only Brazilian song I know is the Bruno Mars one. So when
Yeah?
I gotta fucking pay off this casino money.
Oh wait,
Yeah,
which way you talking about?
yeah, put,
Uh,
what do you show to you?
Bogota, Brazil, or something like that.
Oh wait, okay, yeah.
And he's like just like doing weird
Was
ass.
he
Like,
speaking kind of like the one he did with in Japan?
I think so. I'm not too sure.
No,
But
he did one in Japan. He's like, "Tonya, Tonya,
for real, man. No, I never saw that one.
yeah.
This is over here, right here.
This one.
This one, dude. It's like in all the soccer, like Neymar would do the celebration like this. He kind of do the Macarena, dude.
Neymar was in?
Yeah, Neymar was doing that like with the song, like he was doing that dance to fucking talk about this song, basically.
Neymar's that guy, huh?
Neymar, yeah, dude, he was.
Is he like top 5 right now or
No, not.
top 10?
He was the prince that didn't want to be king.
You know way more football than me.
You know, he was the prince that didn't want to be king. He left Barca. I don't think he should ever have left Barca, bro.
Nah, you chase money, bro.
Oh, because he went to like Saudi or something?
No, he went to PSG.
Not that Saudi.
He went to PSG. They are owned by an oil, an oil company in like Saudi Arabia.
They offer him like a crazy amount of money, right?
Yeah, millions and millions and millions of euros.
That's just
Yeah.
I remember seeing like a bunch of things about that. Like he went like he chased the bag. Not chased the bag, but hey, they offered him a bag. And he's like, hey, I get it though, cause like being a celebrity and stuff, that shit's expensive.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Cause you have to be in the nicest restaurants, the nicest like hotels, nicest this, and that's expensive. You know, like they can't live a regular modest lifestyle. So getting paid like on only an X amount is not gonna live up. You know, they need that money.
And on top of that, I mean, soccer players, they don't really have long careers. So they gotta go and make their money so they can take care of their.
I feel like any athlete in general,
Any athlete, yeah.
especially like in the NFL.
Yeah, you can't blame them for chasing the bag, bro. You can't.
You gotta set yourself up for the future, especially like grandkids or your parents. You know, you never know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they gotta. It's generational wealth.
Yeah,
they
man.
gotta leave shit behind and everything. So
they
yeah,
can have
that shit's bad, bro.
so they can have a small loan of $1 million, bro.
That's it.
It's just a small loan of $1 million.
Just one tiny loan of $1 million.
But getting a little bit more into the craft and to how you do your music. What genre or sound would you say inspires your music today? As of lately, like within the next, you said you're gonna release a new song, like within the next few months.
It's definitely house, like the Afro house. One of my very close DJ friend of mine in Miami, he's like been putting me on to a lot of like organic house, and that's like it's a good vibe. It's very chill. So basically everything that has to do with like Latin influence, basically. Like like Latin vocals, Latin drums, all that stuff. That's really like I feel like that's what makes me like.
You guys
We
want a
got the
shot?
shots, bro.
Oh, we got a shot.
Yeah,
We got a shot man. I think we got a shot man coming in.
appearance. Sorry, pussies.
All right, we got shot man. We got shot man in the house. All right.
I'm gonna drive in 30 minutes.
Do not drink and drive.
If you're not-
PD.
If you're not driving drunk, then where you at?
Yeah. Let's go.
I am.
Appreciate you, shot man.
I'm also kind of like a blunt,
Take a
bro.
shot, but alright.
Hey,
Thank you, myself.
I appreciate you, shot man.
Thank you.
Hey, Dom. Love you, bro.
Thank you, Papa.
Hey, you didn't say the back.
Hey man, shot man, you're a real one. All right, well, I appreciate you guys being here. You know, we hung out for a minute before we even started the podcast. You know, and like it's been a vibe. You know, I played some music for y'all. And we had a good time. We did some skits.
Yes, sir. We did.
You know what I mean? But I think that was a good way of just kind of like getting to know each other. You know, so I appreciate y'all.
Dude, we appreciate you having us
Yeah,
here.
No, for sure, man.
For sure.
Yeah.
How you doing?
Oye, para arriba,
How you doing, Papa?
para arriba, para abajo, para el centro, para adentro. Right?
Oh,
Ho.
I gotta chase it
That
down.
was a little bit
It
strong.
tastes like water.
You know you're in trouble when it starts to taste like water, bro. I just blacked out.
Yeah,
It's long,
am I in
but
trouble,
mellow,
guys?
bro.
Am I in trouble?
I might be in trouble.
I'm in danger.
Alright, what's that from?
Ralphie
Ralphie.
from Simpsons.
I'm in danger.
Yeah.
Ricky, Mr. Ricky, do you have any questions about the craft for him?
I do, man.
What you got?
So when you start off being a DJ, you know, was it hard for you to like, you know, being consistent, telling yourself it's gonna work out, like, you know, manifesting it towards yourself, or did you always have that strong belief in yourself that you could do it, you could be a DJ in life?
Yeah, it was basically that. It was I don't really know. I couldn't tell you like where that confidence really came from, but it's just something that grew. Like it's not like something I had since I was little. Because I used to be like kind of a little, you know, like kind of nerdy, quiet, shy kid. But I guess like maybe I'm sure it's influenced from my parents, blah blah, all that stuff. But I always felt like I could try something, and I always felt like I was smart enough to figure it out, and then just like figure it out and do it at least decently in the beginning, possible.
Yeah.
Or like, oh okay, I'm good enough to get hired here and play top 40 songs.
Okay.
And then, so it's like if you want to be a DJ, to the people out there, if you want to be a DJ, just learn how to mix first. Like learn how to mix. Like that's the main thing. Like learn how to go from one song to another. And once you master that, then you worry about song selection. You can do both at the same time, but learn how to mix. Learn how to. And what helped me though, was that I was already producing for like 15, maybe like 10 years before I started DJing maybe.
Okay.
So I understood like the technicalities of what could make something mix together. It's like you have to take out a kick, you have to take out the lows of one song, and then bring in the like it. To a lot of people out there, they're gonna be like, "What the hell are you talking about?" But if you take out like the highs of one song and then the highs of the other song come in, then it's like they start working together.
It's like mashing up, like going into like a
Yeah, so I'll do a very quick technical thing. I won't get too deep into it, but on a mixing thing, there's highs, which is hi-hats. In the mids, there's the beef, and then the lows is the kick and the bass. So you never on two songs, if you're mixing them, you don't want them to play at the same time. Those frequencies, because then it starts getting muddy and messy.
Okay.
So if you have a song that's full blown here, and you're going to this one, you want to take out certain elements and then replace it with elements from this one, and then they start working together.
Kind of like warships, like in the Moshes.
You don't want to have the same frequencies of these songs playing together all at the same time because it's gonna sound messy. You're gonna be like, oh, what the fuck, you know?
What the fuck is this shit? What the fuck?
But that's what I'm saying. That's yeah, and that's where like producing like helped me understand that that's how you, that's what that's literally what it's all about, and that's how you can make it seamless. Like you can mix any song together as long as you take out certain frequencies. You know.
Oh, some questions here from the audience. Okay.
Okay.
Well, I know. So going back, rewind a little bit. Rewind a little bit. So going back to a little bit about your roots. What I lived here in LA for about a year,
Yeah.
and I went back to San Diego. Long story short, I went back to San Diego. It was a little bit. It was a little bit. You know, a little bit too much for me. Maybe I was too young at the time. I was like in my early 20s.
Yeah.
So what are the challenges that you've come across moving to LA?
Two challenges in LA. It was it's just kind of, I think probably like it's probably like anybody else moving to like somewhere where they don't know anybody. It's just kind of like you gotta start from scratch. So you're, you know, the average person, they don't like. I have a network in Miami, but it didn't extend out to LA. Now it does because I've been here for X amount of years. I've been here like 8 years or whatever. But it's just that it's kind of like starting from scratch because you at the end of the day it's who you know. If you're trying to, if you're like trying to be in the business and you're trying to be like do something with music and entertainment, it's literally all about who you know, like pretty much completely. And like I didn't know anybody out here, so it was literally just me popping into studio sessions, and then they're like I have to every time prove myself, like just show people like what I'm capable of, you know, and it's like just doing that over and over again, and then eventually, you know, you get enough respect from people here, and you build your portfolio. Yeah, portfolio, your network, and everything. So I had to start from scratch. So like, that was it's not easy, and then on top of it, you got to worry about money too.
Yeah, exactly.
I had to do a lot of like little dead end jobs to like make sure bills were paid, etc. Rent. When I first moved out here, I moved out with my homie. I was living on this couch, and that was wild.
Shout out to the homie.
Shout out to shout out to the homie. Memory lanes. Yeah, man, I lived on this couch. And I saw a lot of wild stuff because like we had another homie that he would allow him to stay in the same couch, not the same couch, but the same living room.
We kind of like give him that Jonah Hill
So
treatment.
I was on the couch, but then when he was there, then I got the inflatable mattress on the floor. But like, and he was a promoter, so every night he's bringing people. He's bringing like girls, like you know what I mean, for him, and I'm hearing all this shit, and I'm like, Lord, Lord, please, I need change.
What do you hear from the other bedroom? Who got that good dick? Who got that good dick? Who made that mess?
Hey man, straight up, there was some nights I couldn't sleep, and I gotta listen to this dude spit in horrible game, but it's working.
Somehow. It's like that fucking Steph Curry fucking movie shooting from the room.
Yeah. Yeah, he was like a promoter, one of our promoter homie friends. Yeah, like, bro, I'll be peacefully sleeping, 2 a.m. He's coming through with like, his crowd. But yeah, so it was like I did that for like 3, 4, 5 months. Probably like 3 months, and then like after a while, luckily that ended, and then by then I finally switched situations. I finally,
Yeah.
Made it out of there.
That's right, dude. That's right. It's all about growing as a person. But something that I've always kept in mind is that you have to have a source of income in order to fund your dreams. That's something that I always think about. So that's why, like, I gotta be responsible with your job in order to follow those dreams, because you need money in order to follow those dreams.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that like. There's a lot of people that while you're swiping on TikTok or Instagram, you're genuinely entertained by them, and you're liking their content, and that person may be working at Target.
Yeah, exactly. You never know.
And but you know they're entertaining you, so they're good at what they do and they have a lot of potential, but they have to do what they have to do because like you can't, you know, you could go live in your car or stuff, but you know that's not for you know like.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, there's a lot of people that are like, you know, a lot of people that you see on there, and if they're just blowing up, like yeah, they're just coming out of a tough situation,
Mm-hmm.
and everybody's in a dire situation where they're
Mhm.
just trying to fucking make it and do something good, you know, something that's gonna change their life. We're all in the same boat. You feel me? Like I'm there, you're there. I mean, not saying that we're like in a dire situation where we're like, oh fuck, I don't know where I'm gonna live,
Yeah.
but like you want something bigger and better for yourself. So
Mm-hmm.
you know, it's just about working towards it and just keep perfecting and honing the craft
That's right.
that you want to do. Like whatever you love and whatever you actually like to do, it doesn't feel like a job. Keep doing that, and eventually,
It'll work out. We'll find out.
bro. Yeah, I think eventually with anything, if you spend enough time on it, you will get good at it. But
Not
the
just,
average person is not willing to put in the time.
not just that. I
What's
feel
the
like
password? Sorry. What's the password?
It's all good.
Audience.
Hey, hey,
What's the password?
153.
Sorry, guys. Sorry.
she's like,
But before we move on with Ricky's question, because I believe Ricky's gonna answer one of the questions that the audience requested. Tell us a little bit about your name, New Legend.
oh yeah,
How did you come across it, or how did that happen?
Yeah, new legend was I used to.
shot o'clock again.
Oh, shot o'clock, yes sir.
Okay.
Damn, let me.
We got shot man in the house.
Mr. Dom. Yes sir. Hey, that's my favorite part. You. Yeah.
Okay, we got shot man in the house. All right, shot man, stop dancing, give us a damn shot.
Come on, Papa.
You wanna tell him your name? Okay.
What's up, Papa?
Okay.
Not gonna be outside. Let's get it.
All right, yeah. Everybody go check out his new single.
6 a.m.
It's called I'm the Shot Man. No, it's Young Saudi 60N. We will put the link. I will put the link in the comments.
On all platforms, yes sir.
Yes, all platforms.
All platforms. I can't even talk anymore.
All right, thank you, Shot Man.
Saludcita. Salud. Fuck, I still gotta.
Hey, hey, Shot Man, we gotta do like have a certain song that every time you come through, we'll just play the same song.
Cheers.
By the way, this is not.
This is water.
This
by
is
the way.
water.
This is water.
If my parole officers
This
watching
is
me,
Mexican water.
if my parole officers watching me, this is water. You know. Back to like how you said, you just gotta believe in your craft, and especially what you have to do. It's not just
He didn't get to talk about his name, bro.
Oh yeah.
My bad. Yeah,
No.
make sure you tap the screen so it doesn't lock. Yeah,
No.
sorry to interrupt.
No, you're
but
right.
yeah.
So, New Legend. I used to have I used to make shirt. I used to have like a brand that I was doing with a business partner like a while ago, like 10, 12 years ago. And one of the hats that I had designed, it had the word legend on it.
Mhm.
But instead of the E's, it had 3.
Mhm.
And the to me, the 3, and I'm just getting into it, you know. I mean, the 3s meant, you know, like it was like a 33. It was like, you know, it's kind of like a spiritual thing, you know, like the Trinity,
like an
you know,
angel number.
Christian, you know what I mean. So that's what it meant to me.
Mhm.
Also, it just looked cool, you know
Yeah.
what I mean.
Mhm.
So it was like legend, and then the 3s were like this cool like graphic, and that was kind of like the visual that I printed on hats
Mhm.
and some T-shirts and everything. And then, you know, like stuff happens. That business partner didn't work, blah blah.
Mhm.
But that was always part of me because it was like my idea, you know, whatever. So that always stuck with me. So then, you know, basically one day I used to go by OB1. When I was just more of just a producer, kind of just DJ at that point. And I was like, man, like when I would Google Obi-Wan, there would be like 50, 60, 70 Obi-Wans that would pop up.
Oh, okay.
You understand what I'm saying? People, and they're like music people. And music people, like everything in entertainment. Obi-Wan, like O, and then the letter B and 1. So then I was like, man, like, I have to choose something that when you Google it, nothing else comes up. That was the main goal with my thought process. It wasn't anything else, because I could have changed the name and been like just Legend or something or whatever. But I chose Legend because it had to do with something that I had already was familiar with. It was like I always loved that word. I always thought like if you want to be like a legend or legendary, you gotta do something different, something impactful. You gotta be really good at something. So that was always the motivation.
Something that leaves a mark in the world.
Yeah. So then the new was just kind of new, and then I always loved Wu-Tang.
Wu-Tang, okay.
I was like a Wu-Tang guy. I always like the raw energy and shit. So Wu, and then new. So the new Legend, and that's it. That's all it was.
Oh, I thought
like, oh yeah.
Yeah, right there. I saw the chain. I saw your chain. I saw it.
Yeah, I can't see it. Nice. I kind of want to put it. Let me see if I could get it on the camera.
Get a little close.
Actually, I'll do it later. But yeah, I got it right here.
Yeah. Like, I thought it was because of new metal, bro. Like, I'm a huge fan of new metal, like Linkin Park and shit like that.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was like new Legend. I'm like, oh, maybe he's a fan of new metal.
Yeah.
I was like,
and there's like new disco too. There's NU disco, and it's like kind of like the new disco.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah. So what's cool though is that like a lot of genres are starting to choose NU, and then the name of the genre or whatever. So whatever. So maybe I'm just like. I'm new.
Oh, really educate me, bro. Yeah.
And then that's just what it happened. Whether and one thing about like names and stuff, it's not the name that defines you. It's literally the work you put in.
Exactly, consistency.
It's what the content you put out and everything. You got the worst name ever. Look at Waka Flocka. Like, come on, like Waka. You'll be like
Waka.
Well, you ended up having a big ass hit, and then he made that name cool. So I wasn't always too like caught on like does it sound good. It's more about like what are you gonna do with it? Like how are you gonna make that name cool?
Yeah, unique, even more unique.
You branded branding your name basically.
Basically, yeah, with the music and whatever you decide to put out and stuff. So like whatever, like there's so many names like. That don't make sense. Tekashi 6ix9ine.
Yeah.
It's just a thing. It's just, it doesn't make sense, but the stuff he put out, the content he put out.
I stole that shit.
Yeah. And people call him, now they call him, they're like, oh, hey, 6ix9ine you're talking about. Oh, Tekashi. You're not like, oh, what's that name mean? Oh, that's fucking weird.
Yeah.
You're more like, so it's, to me, I'm like, as long as I do my shit, do it the right way, and do like the music, and everything the way I'm supposed to do it, then my name's gonna work.
Of course.
That's the way I always saw it.
Yeah. Dude, I don't blame Tekashi for snitching, bro. They beat the fuck out of him multiple times.
Not just that.
Oh yeah,
we big on snitching here. We big on snitching.
Nah,
like
he tell each other.
He had every reason to snitch, bro. Like,
literally,
bro. Because they fucked this girl.
Yep.
Like the main guy, I forgot his name. Short. Whatever his name was.
I don't know, homie.
It was like his main like guy.
Yeah.
You know how Drake said, "My guy." You ever seen that? No, you ever seen that? You ever seen that? Because he's like in a show. Drake's in a show. You never seen that?
No, I don't think so, dude. I'm bro.
If roll the clip right now if you got it.
I'll put it right here.
Right here. Put it right.
Somewhere around here.
Right here. And he's like, that's my guy. You know my guy. He's got like you'll see it. It's a Canadian show that he was just in. All right. But yeah, like he what was I saying?
We're talking about like I say like making your name, being present, being like first thing you search up and trying to leave a good digital footprint, especially with the music.
Yeah, that's basically it. You know what I mean? And it's just like even me, like I didn't even like love it. Yeah. And I still don't love it, but at least it means something to me. You know what I mean? Like to me, like at least I have a meaning behind it.
It has like a root for a reason.
A root, yeah, a root. It's not just like I wasn't just like high one day. I was like, yeah.
You, bro.
It has to do with like a history, and I always just felt like it, you know. And then I always liked the word legend, and this blah blah. So it's cool to me. It's cool, man. And now like I got like you know people I work with, and they'll just like you know, or just people when I game and shit, and they're calling me legend. I'm like, I don't even mean it like I don't even take it as like oh like I think I'm that. I just like the way it sounds. You know what I mean? Like so to me it just works. It's cool. I like it. So that's the
Can it flow?
yeah that's the flow
Yeah.
for me, and that's just been so far working. I mean, like I said, it's whatever you make it work.
Yeah.
Your content and what you keep putting out and shit.
Yeah, and like you said, at the end of the day, you make the name.
You make the name. The name doesn't make you. You make the name. 100%. You know, so you could literally choose any name, bro. You could choose any name.
Bro, I chose fucking Recreo for my Instagram handle.
What?
Recreo.
Rixco?
Yeah.
How do you spell that?
Rixco.
Rixco.
Recreo.
I mean, I never heard of that.
Yeah.
If you Google that, I'm pretty sure that's the only thing that pops up.
Yeah, it's gonna be pretty. I don't know. I'm gonna go through with your steps though. What you say? Like,
Yeah, you gotta Google it. Yeah. Because you don't. Every time I've gone through my like stage of like trying to come up with a new name for whatever new project I want to do, I always Google, make sure it's not like, you know, like taken by like 100 people.
Exactly.
You don't want to be that, man. Like,
or get fucking copyrighted at the end once you start making it.
Yeah.
You don't want to fall into that shit.
That's why we're named. That's why I named this podcast El Recreo podcast, etc. etc. Because there were already some other people trying to do El Recreo channels, you know, because it's just like recess. Yeah, it's just like recess. Us trying to get together, having a good time, having a conversation. You know, like when you sit at the lunch table with your homies during recess. That's like, and then you know you have these.
El Recreo, yeah.
El Recreo. That's all it is, bro. And
I
I
like
put
that.
ETC at the end because they were all taken. So I was like, I need to make it my own. We need to make our own. And stuff like that. So we make the name. But Ricky, you wanna go ahead? We've been holding you up, bro. We've had to unlock the phone like 15 times already.
Bro, what you got?
Nah, man, but I know sometimes being creative is not like generally like comes sometimes, and sometimes you get writer's block.
Yeah.
Man, have you ever dealt with writer's block? And if you have, what's one way that you how you say, take your mind off it and you come back and you see like a clean slate and you're like, all right, I can do this.
I run away from it. I run away from trying to force it, and then I kind of just like watch a lot of things that are entertaining, listen to music, all that stuff. Get out, fucking touch grass, all that stuff.
Yeah, you're actually touching grass.
I actually touch it. I'm like, come here, grass.
You're like petting it. You're like,
Yeah.
Feels like a good day today.
Getting real weird with the grass. Yeah.
Rolling all over.
Yeah. Yeah, cause the thing is, you get
It is shot time. I'm sorry to interrupt you guys, but the shot man. Hey.
We got a shot man in the house.
I have to drive.
Let's go, Papa!
Hey, we got designated drivers. Do not worry, viewers. Bro, I promise you, we got designated drivers. You mean our designated drivers are?
Give me the mic, give me the mic.
Hey, so on YouTube, you guys know who's driving home?
Shit.
The Pops.
Hey, do not wish that on these gentlemen right here. You know, like there's a power with words, and we reject that.
No, thank you to that.
Don't manifest that shit.
Yes. Thank you, shot man.
Thank you, Sean.
Gracias, pa.
Ooh.
All right. Thank you, shot man.
Woohoo!
So,
Damn, bro.
Shot man,
Continue,
aka
yes,
Saudi.
continue.
so I believe we were talking about writer's block, and you sometimes roll over on the grass and get a little break from it.
Yeah, like it's kind of like what I was telling you is, it's about matching the points, but it's about just kind of knowing, because look, you could see a preview of all the music here. So the part where it looks very busy, that's where it's gonna be. The parts where it looks low, that means it's gonna be a chill part.
The chill part.
So you use that to your advantage, and you just kind of like you start matching. Even if you haven't heard the songs before, if you match, if this part's about to end and it's about to go to the soft part, and then you have a soft part here, then you play them both at the same time, and you do it in a certain way with the frequencies, and then they don't even notice.
Okay.
And then before you know it, like a whole song switched, and they have no idea. And then if you keep doing that over and over again, they're gonna be like,
Shit.
like an hour passes by, and they're like, it sounds like one long song. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And also, I like to mix in the keys. You know the key of a song?
Yeah.
So I mix in order of key.
Okay.
So like, say if this is B flat minor right here.
You said minor.
He was touching minor.
If it's on B flat minor, then I'll listen to this and then see if it works. And then usually it will work because it's in the same key.
Okay.
That's a secret. Mixing in key. Because that means like if there's a really cool melody, it's like I could loop it and be like, and then a bass line comes in this part and it's in the same key, and then like
So, Dom is scared to go to Mexico, right? But he's not scared to go to Colombia. And I was telling him, it's almost the same thing, bro.
Not really.
I feel like the no matter where you go, if you're from the U.S., you're gonna feel unsafe.
Yeah.
Right? What do you think? What's your opinion on that, bro? Like, you're from Ecuador and you've been there.
I did. Yeah.
So tell us a little bit about that, about the safety concerns and all that shit, because he's concerned about his safety. So.
My grandparents when they were alive, they all passed away now, but it's all kind of recent in the past few years. But they would always be like, no, tú no puedes ir, basically don't go to Colombia, don't go to this part of Colombia, cause there's always government issues and this and that, and crimes go up and down, you know what I mean. But in Ecuador, I felt like I was always good because we didn't go to like certain areas. Ecuador is a very chill place too. There's a lot of violence, just like anywhere else. You know what I mean? But like in Quito and all that, like it wasn't too bad. So luckily, I never had to, But I never, and also like I never went to the places that my Colombian grandma told me not to go. I never went there. I was like, nah. I'm gonna listen to you.
I didn't go knock at Pablo Escobar's house for trick or treating.
Nah, like, grandma knows best. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
She know. You know what I mean? And there's a lot of shit going on, like Venezuela, Colombia. Like there's a lot of places in South America that are like fucked up with the government and presidents and this and that. Not like, even though it's fucked up here too. But it's like crazy fucked up.
It's not as bad as out there.
No, because
even I don't even know too much about what's going on. But once I start hearing how crazy Venezuela has been, I'm like, fuck, dude, that shit's so fucking sad. People actually.
Oh, Venezuela's bad. Yeah,
they're worried about their own lives, over there. The government.
It's pretty bad everywhere, dude. Like down, South America, it's gorgeous. It's beautiful. I want to go and explore it all. Yeah, my wife and I want to go to Peru next year, so we're gonna plan.
I want to go to Peru.
Yeah, she wants to go to Machu Picchu and trek it. We want to trek that shit. So we're getting in shape for that and everything. And but I feel like I'll feel the same as comfortable as I'm feeling in Mexico as I am anywhere else in South America. That's what I'm trying to get at.
Yeah.
I would feel the same. Like I would feel the same unsafetyness, the same everything.
It wouldn't affect you going there. As much.
Yeah, especially because I've heard stories, I've heard other podcasts of the crazy shit that happens over there.
Yeah. But you can't act out. You can't go out. You just gotta be smart. Basically, at the end of the day, it's like anything. Like I would never go to Colombia with this chain on. Yeah. Walking around the streets and shit.
Exactamente.
Especially in Mexico.
Yeah.
No, you don't want to be wearing an Apple Watch over there, bro.
No, yeah. When I was over there, I was like, yeah,
Mhm.
I had the little bracelets from the fucking corner
Mm-hmm.
with the dollar little bracelets. That's all I had on. I had no rings, no nothing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? 'Cause I don't want attention
Mhm.
to myself, bro. Yeah. And when I went to Cartagena, like I had all my homies were gringo. Like
Mhm.
I'm gringo, but they were like gringo.
Like white, like.
Yeah, like where they were like people start plotting when they
Okay.
talk to them. You know what I mean? A girl would be like, "Oh yeah, papi," and they'll hear them talk, and they'll be like, "Oh."
Okay.
Come here, dog.
Hey, they'll start texting their friends and be like, "Okay, I got some." You know? But luckily, I was there. I was like, I was like, "No, esto no va a pasar porque blah blah blah." I'm like, okay.
Pero yo pienso que siempre te va como tú te vayas portando.
Yeah.
Right? Si tú te portas bien, te va a ir bien. Si
Yeah,
te
yeah, yeah.
portas, si eres bien cagapalos, you're over here fucking talking shit. You know, si un security guard te la hace de pedo, un policía te la hace de pedo, you can't just be like, you can't just be like, hey, like, do you even know who the fuck I am? You can't do that type of shit. You gotta turn it down a notch, be like, hey, bro, like,
Yeah.
here's a 20, here's a 20,
Bro,
let's go. Yeah, ahí muere.
Bro, yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I acted up in Colombia once.
Oh, no
in okay, so I only been there twice. I went to Medellin the first time, and then Cartagena the second time. That's when I spun out there. But Medellin, I mean, it was a wild trip because I have some wild friends. I'll leave it at that. But but I went. But no, I just look. I was out on the street and I had to go to the bathroom, so I went. I pissed in like an alleyway. You know what I mean? Like we all done. If you feel like there's nobody around, you're like, and you gotta go, and the bathroom's far away, and you don't want to piss your pants.
Exactly. That's why I took a piss outside your house.
Oh, that's what that smell was. Fucking knew it. But yeah, and then yeah, I did that, and then two police rolled up on the motorcycles, like two of them. Like they were like grabbing on each other. That's how they roll over there.
Yeah,
That's kind of how Domina ride a bike.
Yeah, and they're like, hey, oh, what are you doing? In Spanish, and they're like, and I'm like, oh, I just had to go to the bathroom, blah blah. They're like, oh, where are you from, blah blah. And I'm just being honest, blah blah. And they're like, basically they were extorting me. They were like, okay, they're like, we could take you to jail and you'll never be able to come back to Colombia again if we wanted to. And I'm like, well, I don't want that. I don't want that. You know what I mean? Like, I'm kind of pleading with them in the most real way possible. I'm like, well, I'm from here. My dad's from here. Blah blah. I'm just visiting first time. And they're like, no importa. They're like, what do you have on you? Like, what's on you? Like,
give me your shit.
No,
Rub your
What's in your
pockets.
pockets?
so the cops are robbing me.
That's how it be for real.
It is.
Fuck that.
Right?
They're
like, how much? Like, what do you have on you? And I'm like, okay, but luckily, like, I pray to God. I you know what I mean? I'm like, God. I think God's on my side. As soon as I'm pulling my money out of my thing, a real cop turns the corner, and they're like, let's go. It took off. You know what I mean? And that's all. I had like basically everything like I had for that trip. Just obviously that wasn't like everything I had, but I had like $400 cash on me, and like I would have gave it to them because like they could do that. They have that power. You know what I mean? But yeah, luckily I got lucky, and I actually have a video clip of it.
No,
send it to us, bro. We'll fucking put it up. We'll put it up here.
So if I decide the video clip is gonna play right now.
Bro. No, pero es la misma, like it's the same authority that the authorities that will screw you over. Like they'll ask me for my ID, for my driver's license. I'll hand them my California driver's license. Where's your Mexico? Well, I'm not from here, motherfucker. Like I'm visiting the place.
Yeah, you try to just be real.
It's my driver's license from where I live at. You goofy ass motherfucker. Like it's fucking stupid because where's your Mexican one or where's the one from here? I'm like, I'm not from here. Oh, but then give me money. You're fucking stupid.
Yeah.
Like, why do they want money? Like, You're just a tourist.
But that's the thing though, like the money, they know how much money we make.
Yeah.
They know what like a typical American makes.
They're not
And
super, yeah.
you know what I mean? In Cartagena, like there's literally doctors making $400 a month. In Colombia, 400 to 600, a higher paid one, 6, 7, 800 a month.
6, 7.
You know what I mean? So
And they're doctors.
6, 7. You know
My knees would be saying that.
bro. Like
I'm
and it,
getting brain-rotted, dog.
so
I'm sorry.
they know these things. You know, especially the police. They know. The women know for sure.
Oh yeah.
They're like fucking googling that shit every day. How much does American man make? Am I wrong? No.
But what would you say you're more connected to, your Ecuadorian roots or your Colombian roots? Or
Both,
50-50?
both, yeah, they're like 6, 7, 50, 50.
Dos tres.
Those three.
Growing up as a kid, I would say dos tres with my homies.
Yeah,
I got my ring on.
5, 5, whatever.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, I'm both. You know what I mean? Cause I love both of them. They both. You know, want my Colombian side's a little more party, a little more crazier, fun, turn up. And then my Ecuadorian side is very like chill, humble, good, very good people. They like to party too, but they're more like chill.
Wait, I don't want to be, I say mistaken, but I heard Ecuadorian say cuis.
Oh yeah, they eat
Hamsters, guinea pigs.
not
right?
guinea pig, yeah.
Bro,
They fry them motherfuckers. They put them on a skillet. They put them on a. They put a what do you call it? A thing in it.
a steak like a little.
It's like a
palo?
thing, yeah, palo, and then they just fucking
Like a
roast
bomb.
that motherfucker. But they skin it. It's like fucking. I never tried it.
I was gonna ask, have you tried it?
I never will. But yeah, they eat gooey, yeah.
Yeah.
Like you rabbit.
And they eat like in the very indigenous parts. They eat like chocolate covered ants and stuff like that, and snails too. But there's like very like kind of more indigenous towns and shit.
Nah, bro, the most shit I ever did is eat a cricket, bro.
You nasty.
Dude, those things here, ¿cómo se llama? Chapulines, right? Those are called crickets, right? Chapulines?
Chapulines, no, grasshoppers.
Grasshoppers, there we
Chapulina?
go.
Chapulines, they're from the region of Oaxaca.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Those are like the only weird shit
That's
I know,
gross,
like
dude.
Mexican shit, bro, it is. It is, but put a
I've
little
tried
bit
them.
of lemon and
You
salt.
put a little hot sauce on it.
Oh, Valentina all the way.
They decent. They decent. Like the good ones are the crunchy ones.
Yeah.
If you get a fat one, you kind of get a bitter taste.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know why? Yeah, you sure. He's already like making a face.
This is too much. All right, where's shot man?
Where's shot? Fuck, I'm already getting a buzz right here, bro.
Shot man just ran over a fucking cat to get the shots. I hope the audio's been good.
I believe.
It's been good. It's been good. We've been having a good convo.
Yeah. Yeah. Is there anything you want to talk about? Any you know, I know that what's popping right now. What's popping right now?
How about, let's do this. We'll talk about your song that you want to release.
Yeah.
And let's talk, we'll wrap it out like on Trip for 2026.
Yep. Oh yeah, and then I could be like, hey, look, I'll play a song for you right now, beep, and then maybe
And then we
play
get
it
the
on
crew in here. We get the crew here.
Yeah, and then you could actually play like the song
Okay.
in your audio. I'll send it to you.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Would you be down to get the crew in here for when we start playing the song? We get the audio here or not?
That's fine. You know, man. I think people like that.
Yeah.
He's like, the shot guy, he's like, I'm down.
Shot guys just bring up a new shot glass every time.
For real.
It's alright. I'll put these all in the boil all of it and then you reuse them.
Yeah. I swear I don't have birthday for that.
Yeah. So yeah, we could really just start wrapping it up, and then we'll be good.
Yeah.
In the next like 5-10 minutes.
Yeah. We'll definitely do a second episode. When do you think you're gonna come back from? Are you gonna come back from Miami or
Going back the 27th
of January?
Yeah.
Oh,
No, of December.
On December? Oh, so it's like,
I'm only going No, I'm only going for like 5 days, but then I'm gonna be here probably for another month or two.
Okay.
Okay.
Maybe February.
Yeah, I come back from Mexico the 26th, and then we're gonna get new equipment and new microphones starting the year.
Good, man.
Yeah,
Good. Yeah, you should. And then you, I mean, I could help. I have my own equipment, but you know, obviously you should get your own equipment because you know this is something you really want to do.
Oh yeah.
But like, yeah, it would be obviously way more like once you get there, each one of us has a
Yeah.
you know the thing.
That's the goal.
And
That's the goal.
it's not gonna cost too much from that.
Yeah.
It's a little thing, but like
No,
it'll be
trust
worth
me.
it.
Trust me, we're in the path. We're in that path, bro.
For
We're
sure.
locked in, bro.
We're locked in, dude.
And whenever
Good,
you want to
good,
come down
good.
to San Diego, bro, you're always welcome. I have my own apartment there, so you guys, like, if you want to come through and just,
Chill.
party, chill, or anything, I'll take you to the breweries there and everything.
For
There's
sure,
a lot of breweries there.
Oh yeah.
A lot of breweries.
Oh yeah, no, I
San Diego's a lot
actually
of
like San
breweries.
Diego. I used to go there for work all the time.
Dom loves to go over there. That fool stays in there. That fool stays at my place whenever he goes. Huh, Dom?
Oh, so that's where he's been going to San Diego.
Yeah. He loves to go
Because
stay
he'll tell
there.
me, I'll be like, "Where you at?" He's like, "I'm in San Diego," and I'm like, in my head, I'm like, "Where?" And then, but now it makes sense. Now it all makes sense.
I used to live in the ghetto, but now I live in a nicer spot.
Gotcha.
Like I'm happy. Yeah, I'm happy he actually enjoys going over, dude. Because it used to be so ghetto where I lived at, dude. Like, I feel like if I were still living in my old place, if I hadn't leveled up a little bit, he would be like, "Nah, fuck that. We're not going to that fool's house."
3 strikes you're out.
Third time, yeah, that
I mean, yeah, you guys are being nice, yeah, for sure.
But
Me personally, like when somebody does show no interest, you know,
It's good. It's good.
I could because you want people that are in it with you. You know what I mean?
You want the same circle. You want the same drive to push your drive. You know.
Yeah,
I don't feel that want to be there.
Yeah.
basically never beg people for anyone to do anything. Like you know what I mean? And you know what I mean? It's like so like, and then like even when you hit me up and then I responded and you followed through because you're here. You guys followed through,
It's because
and then that's when it worked.
we're hungry, bro.
Exactly. So like if you were like nah man I can't make it, I'll be like oh okay bet. And then I would have reached out not because like I don't think anything. It's just because that's the way I roll. You know I'm like I like working with people that want to like put the same amount of effort. You know I'd be willing to. You know.
They have the same hustle. They have just the same drive
Yeah.
as you.
Bro, and the same
So
thing.
yeah,
The same
so
thing
done.
with like singers and
not like
everything. Like, bro, a singer that also put half effort and shit. I ain't fucking with that. Now I've been doing this shit for too long, dude. Like the girl the girl or the guy, whoever's the singer, like they gotta have the drive. You know what I mean? I'm not
the
doing
will to want to do this shit.
the will. Like I'm not gonna be like, you know, the only way I would ever put like 80-20 energy is if like it's like some other like otherworldly like fucking talent. I'm like
Like someone that paid big bucks for it type shit. Like,
probably yeah.
Let's keep it a buck 50.
Yeah. Because I wouldn't do it because I've met a lot of talented singers. Like I'm working with some talented singers right now. You know what I mean? But if they're not reciprocating, you know, if they're not reciprocating and they're not like putting the same effort, you know, I do what I do, and you're just falling off, then I ain't gonna be like chasing you, dude.
No,
Like,
exactly. It's either you chase.
I'm
your
not,
own
and
dream.
if I am gonna do that, guess what? My percentage goes up.
Yeah.
If you want to go that way, that's
Yeah.
that's like business.
Goddamn.
Business is business, bro. Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
if you want me to do everything, then you know you know what I mean. And I don't want it to be that way at all. But yeah, if you have a talent and everything, but I gotta do everything. You want me to do this? You want to promote this and that?
Yeah.
Then
Like a saying I
you
have.
want to be 50-50 or that shit. It wouldn't make sense.
Like a saying I have, like, soy buena gente, pero no soy pendejo. Like, I'm not gonna continue
No,
to do
man.
everything. I'm not gonna continue to do everything.
Nah, man,
everything,
because like,
everything.
nah, you can't be because I was I've been and I'm sure you guys like you get taken advantage of when you're just like kind of just a nice guy in general, and just like you're like oh okay, but like that doesn't benefit you ever. because people take you for granted or take advantage.
Exactly.
It's one of the two. By just being that, you know what I mean? If you know what I mean, and then that doesn't like what is that gonna do for your career? Realistically, you know what I mean? So at some point you have to be stern. You don't gotta be fucking like a shithead, asshole, this and that.
I'm fighting demons out here.
Yeah, you know,
like as a,
you know, you don't gotta be fucking the diddler that's fucking giving everybody like 5% of what they, you know what I mean?
No, exactly.
You know, we know that you know the diddler is. None of his artists have ever been millionaires.
You getting nicotine sick? Spit it out, dude. You don't want to throw up. Yeah, spit it out.
No. But it goes away though.
Yeah, no, I liked it, but
You
it's
don't get fresh air.
I was like, yo, this is hitting me while you're speaking this shit. I was like, I'm fucking seeing zombies right now. So, you know, New Year's is around the corner. Everybody's going to get crunk and all that. I know you're going to be a part of the DJ's going to be all that. But what's your big goal in 26?
My big goal in 26. I want to have a song that's making waves in the genre I want, or genres, because there's like 3 genres, but it's all involved with house. I'm gonna work. I don't want to, but I will. I will, you know, make music that people gonna feel good to and have a good time to, you know, and hopefully just get a lot of new like people that just, it's not so much about me, but just like I wanna really feel what it is to be a artist that's like, you know, like loved by like the people that, like his listeners or whatever. Like I wanna put out stuff, and I wanna feel some reciprocation in a way that I've never felt, and that's what I want this year.
Oh yeah, man. I mean, keep pushing you, bro. I know you're gonna keep pushing, bro.
Yeah,
I
for
know.
sure.
I know. We talked some like the drive and everything. And, bro,
Yeah.
your drive is out of the charge, bro. Like I can tell that shit. Like I want to say personally, thank you for making me be a guest. I'm nobody. I'm like being especially thankful for.
Nah, we're all here, man. We're all
We're
pushing.
grinding, bro. I como un saying that I love. Hay un sol para todos. Hay sol para todos. And that means there's sun for everyone, bro. It shines throughout whatever. It all depends what you want to do with those fucking 16 hours of your life, you know?
Yeah.
Exactly. Because we do need sleep. Sometimes we have to sacrifice our own sleep for our own dreams, you know?
Yeah.
But talking about that, is there any projects you want to drop anytime soon or anything?
Yeah, I have a single we'll be dropping. It's the first song I've dropped in a while. So, and this is gonna be like a just my way of saying like there's a lot more stuff coming. So,
Oh yeah, man.
so this is my first of many. I have a lot of songs. You know, just like every other artist. You know, every other producer, artist, singer. You know, a lot of people got things in the vault or whatever. So this is the first one of the new wave of 2026. I'll be dropping around close to Christmas or whatever. It's called Of the Night.
Off the night?
Like Of the Night.
Of the night? Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
Of the Night. Like, you know, like she's of the night.
That gives me like some
De la
Travis
noche,
Scott. Travis Scott
Hey,
kind of.
ella está de la noche.
Yeah,
You know, that's
right.
where she thrives. But hey, it actually has nothing to do with that. Okay.
It was a
No, she wasn't even there. The cat wasn't even there.
No, it's a cat, no?
yeah, it was a cat.
No.
The cat was right here.
Yeah, he's right there, and he ran away.
Is she?
No,
She was right here. She was right here. She screwed it back.
Yeah.
Fucking hater ass cat.
Before we wrap up, bro, where do you see yourself in the next 5 years? Real quick.
I see myself being having at least like 5 to 10, like charting songs. You know, on Billboard. Whether I don't know if it's gonna be on the EDM billboards or just in Billboard in general. I think it'll be Billboard in general. And then you know, I just want to be I want to still be, you know, involved with you guys and just kind of like making moves and keeping the vibes up, and that's it.
Yeah, bro. Well, we're getting more shots, bro. The last shot of the night. Let's fucking go. Mr.
Was DJ play us out?
Hey, hey, da, 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 da. Then we're
Shot
gonna get
man.
caught.
Shot man in the house.
Appreciate you, shot man. Cheers.
Cheers, cheers. Saludcita la buena.
Para arriba, para abajo, para el centro,
Sí,
para
para
adentro.
adentro.
You want to play your new song for me now?
Fortunately, I don't have.
Well, fuck it.
Actually, you know what? I do have it. I'll play it right now.
You wanna play it?
Oh, he's gonna play that.
This is a rhythm of the night.